Be like Beckham and no, Beckham? No, not quite right. I know. There it is. Be like God and imagine it into reality. Hello, gorgeous souls, legends, creators, geniuses of our little blue planet. Welcome, welcome. I'm Danielle DuBois, and this is the EFT Studio. I am so glad you're here. Welcome back. So there was a time in my life when I believed in dreams, but I didn't maybe assume or expect them. I hoped for them. I worked for them. I visualized them. I absolutely prayed for them. But deep down, there was still this quiet doubt. What if it doesn't happen? This isn't going to happen. You're not that lucky. All that nonsense. And then I realized something powerful. Hoping and even believing is not the same as knowing. Now, in 1988, Estee Lauder launched their fragrance titled Knowing. The print ad was so powerful. It has stayed with me all these years. The print ad said, oh, you ready? This is just genius. It read, you no longer need to believe because you know. Yeah, mic drop. Brilliant, brilliant, and so powerful. So now today, we're going to clear the doubt that keeps people from stepping into their identity of someone who knows their reality is unfolding. Um, huh. Okay, I just had a thought. I'm just going to do it. Might never do it again, but I'm going to do it right now. Okay, do you remember that delightful film 1977-ish that was released? It was titled Oh God, and George Burns played God. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of this in the voice of God. And whatever that voice may be, whether it's George Burns or Octavia Spencer or Morgan Freeman, however you might hear the voice of God, or even as your own voice, which it certainly is, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. Um, So I understand you want to be like me and imagine things into reality. I think in my head I'm sounding like Dracula from Sesame Street. Okay, I'm going to carry on because this is so much fun. All right. The good news, I made you in my image, which means this ability is already within you. The only problem, sweetie, you humans keep doubting yourselves, hesitating, second guessing, and then wondering why the reality doesn't match the picture in your head. So let's clean that up, shall we? Okay, that was fun. Well, it was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. Okay, babes, we're going to get into the tapping. No, I will not have Dracula's voice with the tapping. Now, when you tap with me, remember that you take full responsibility for your own sweet, fabulous well being. Okay, karate chop point. Even though part of me still doubts that I can imagine my reality into experience, I choose to open myself to the possibility that this power is already within me. Even though I've been taught to hope instead of assume, I'm willing to release that old way of thinking. Even though a part of me still feels like I'm not enough to create the life I want, I'm open to remembering who I really am. Okay, beautiful. We'll go to the eyebrow point and let's clear some of this doubt, shall we? Take a breath. Okay. What if I am not powerful enough? What if imagining isn't enough? What if I'm just fooling myself? I've doubted myself for so many years. I've hoped instead of known. I've been afraid to truly believe. Because what if it doesn't work out again? And then I would feel disappointed again. You'll see, this is the human part. Always preparing for disappointment. Very creative, but not very helpful. Okay, let's release the old pattern. Okay, maybe I learned to doubt. Maybe I was taught to play small. Maybe I forgot who I really am. But imagination is not fantasy. It is the blueprint of creation. Every reality begins as a thought. Every life begins as an idea. And maybe, just maybe, I've had this power all along. Exactly. You've been using your imagination your entire life. You just didn't realize it was shaping your reality. Okay, let's go into an identity shift, shall we? All right, fluff the hair. What if assumption is the real power? Not hoping, not wishing, but knowing. Living as the version of me who already has it. Thinking from that identity. Oh man, that's powerful. Say that one again. Thinking from that identity. Thinking from that identity. Woo. Feeling from that identity. And allowing life to mirror it back to me. Okay, let's bring this home. I am allowed to imagine boldly. I am allowed to assume my desired identity. I do not beg life for permission. I am part of creation itself. Creation begins with imagination. I choose to assume the best. I choose to trust my inner vision. And I allow reality to reflect it. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. You'll see, not so complicated. Imagine, assume, know, live from it, and stop getting all human about it. Okay. Oh, thank you for humoring me by actually still staying till the very end with this, with my little God voice. That is how, my loves, you begin imagining your reality into existence. Tap whenever doubt appears until the identity of certainty becomes natural. And wow, that was fun. Okay, it's fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. By all means, in the comment section below, just type in knowing. I am knowing. That would be brilliant because again, oh, that locks it in for you. And that's so powerful and it's wonderful. And it's you embodying the I am knowing. All right. Same old babes. I love, love, love hearing from you. So keep those comments coming. I really, really appreciate it. It's so much fun to connect with you. And you can email me, Danielle at the EFT Studio. And if you'd like more information on the one-on-one, the one-on-one sessions, those are brilliant. Love doing those. I do group events and I love working with the university students, the universities, corporate world, and professional athletes and professional sports organizations. So come on in, join me, and we can move some mountains. Speaking of moving some mountains, if you are an executive, if you are a professional athlete, professional sports organization, and your company, your team, your franchise is not performing at the level that you would like it to be, I am your secret weapon. And you know this. You know this. You've heard about EFT being used within, specifically within professional sports. It's quiet. It is not something that the players, the teams like to really talk about because EFT is a secret weapon. But I know for a fact that there are professional sports teams and the athletes that are using this, and it is making a profound change and difference in their performance, individually and as a team, and for the organization, the franchise. And even then, that seeps out into their own personal lives, which is just grand and glorious. All right, babes. So subscribe, like, share, get these messages out into the world. I would love for you to be my ambassadors to do just that. And we can all be living in a much happier and more adjusted and oh so saucy planet. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. See you on the next video.